Ready?
Oh my god, what's going on there?
With your hair?
Yeah.
Or your life?
Oh.
Welcome to Might Have Missed It, the show about technological ignorance and pop culture brilliance. We're at episode 5, Joe.
F5. Fuck yeah.
Here we go. Gonna have a beer today?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh,
8:05.
the guy at my laundromat introduced me to this, and it's probably one of my favorite beers, actually.
It's definitely a nice...
It's like, it says properly chill on the bottle, and it's actually true. Cheers.
Cheers. We're at the Joe Den, so I'll go first. Samsung is making a vertical TV because of millennials, Joe.
Wow.
This is coming from Popular Mechanics. It's a new QLED TV named Zero. It's a 43-inch TV. I think YouTube and iPhones have won. You can flip the TV. It has images of you being able to flip the TV.
Yeah.
You can flip it normally.
I could not picture a reason for that.
But for the other aspects, you scroll through the stories like you would on your phone. I think they're playing into the phone market really than the TV theater going audience. They're really marketing this towards millennials. It will be available in Korea at the end of May and will cost $1,600.
So 4 times what you can get a nice flat screen.
But it's also going to have a 60-watt speaker included in it, too, for music. But look, it may look strange, but it's actually not a terrible idea. Between TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube, some of the most engaging mobile videos are shot vertically.
Right. So they say. Engaging in big air quotes.
Big air quotes.
So you can get it, like, what, if you go to Walmart?
Right, it's going to be available in Korea first.
Right.
Which is also a huge market, too, I think. The Asian market.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like Snapchat and filters. And
you know who this is great news for? BTS and Blackpink fans.
BTS and Blackpink. Yes, BTS, Blackpink.
Yeah, man, I didn't see this coming. Did you?
I really didn't think it would ever... I'm a 16:9 kind of guy.
Exactly.
And that's just, maybe I'm too old. And I don't know what TikTok is. I've seen ads for it, but I feel like it's a Snapchat type.
I can't wait to inform you because my article in a little bit is going to touch on that too.
TikTok?
And I also didn't know what it was, and
okay,
here I am being forced to learn stuff I don't want to know about.
It's a vertically shot video, guys. That sucks. We're not shooting this show even vertically.
No. And if you watch it vertically...
You're a bozo.
Yeah.
And maybe 22-year-old.
This is
the
not
rotation feature is what's cool to me.
I like the physical aspect of the rotation.
Yeah, that it can rotate. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I just don't know why you need it. Like, here we go, guys. I gotta see this.
Right. But it seems like it could be mounted on a wall.
No, it's a fun idea. It's just like...
But can you imagine, like, scrolling through a giant fucking TV screen?
No. No.
Yeah, we already do that, like, on our feed.
Exactly. And what are you people watching that you need this vertical thing for? I don't get it. Like, are you really sitting there watching people's stuff shot on their phone all day?
They probably are.
That sounds miserable.
If you're wondering why this thing exists, consider that 70% of millennials don't bother turning their smartphones horizontally to watch videos.
You know what I think the reason for that is?
Market research.
I think, honestly, they're making phones now this certain size that's like just a little too awkward to keep twisting and turning unless you have one of those buttons that people stick on the back.
Yeah.
Where you're like...
Which I've seen those buttons, and I heard they're good. But
I used to have one. It actually helped me out a lot.
To hold it?
Yeah.
Right?
It made it feel more stable.
Yeah.
But I think that's more of an ergonomic thing than what millennials are choosing. I think it's more that just it's a pain in the ass. That's my guess.
The Zero takes our Rampart love for vertical to the next logical step.
Yeah.
So...
But, okay, if we're too lazy to turn our phones around, are we really going to want to get up and, like...
We're probably going to be too lazy to turn our TVs, too. It looks cool, though. I like these images of it, You know what it reminds me of? It's like how the TVs were in Demolition Man.
I didn't see it.
With
long time... Old movie, right?
A long time ago.
Yeah, if I saw it, I don't remember.
But they did video conferencing, and I feel like he was in his apartment with... I'm like, so he's calling.
Yeah.
This vertical TV.
90s ahead of the time.
But I think that was like 2032. So maybe they're right on track.
Right. Exactly. By the time they catch on, It's going to take a few years for people to like...
Right. I mean, one company does it, and if it works, then everyone's going to do it. So.
Exactly. And they're going to get the kinks out, because right now it seems a little strange.
But they're playing in that market.
I just feel like maybe they're giving millennials something we don't need. Like, maybe we're content to just do this.
Right.
You know?
I'm not, but I hate fucking vertical video.
Me too.
It's awful.
Yeah. Speaking of vertical video, do you want to see something that's going to annoy you?
Sure.
All right.
Is this TikTok?
Yep. Jason, buckle in.
Here's the motherfucking tea. So this guy that I went to high school with, we never really talked, but I have him on Snapchat, Instagram.
Oh
my god. My head already exploded.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10, how annoying is that?
Do I have to say a number?
No. Why are people watching her?
Oh god.
How about this fucking TikTok app? What the?
It is vertical, Joe. Everyone who's like 25 and under is gonna watch stuff that way.
You really think this is good content? Enough to make a whole TV for?
It's not good content.
I want to shoot myself.
She's just in her apartment talking about some guy that she knew in high school.
Right.
That they weren't friends with.
Exactly.
But that went viral?
That's what I mean. So how did she catch on? Is it this?
It's the tapping.
Ah.
Oh, no. Well, what's this article say about it? They like love her shit?
Oh, it's BuzzFeed. So let's go to... There's a complex article, which is a little more reasonable, I think. Still, I can't believe they're reporting on this girl. If you're a TikTok user, chances are you've stumbled upon the young girl who stabs her straw into her Starbucks tea, swirls it around, expels an noise, and clicks her acrylic nails on the screen between each word in the phrase, "Here's the motherfucking tea."
Please don't. Please don't show me anymore.
This is going to follow her around forever, this "here's the tap tap."
Well, that's one thing I think millennials don't understand about the internet. It's there forever.
Exactly. Employers are like, yeah, I mean, it's either good or bad for you, I don't know, but the fact that you're known that way.
I mean, she could get hired just for tapping. Probably on her gravestone it's going to say tap tap.
Yep. Her name's Sammy Lewis, 18-year-old from Washington, so thanks 18-year-olds for inspiring vertical TVs and tapping. It's inspired legions of pop culture obsessives to circulate similar tea memes. Lewis isn't quite sure where she drew inspiration from for the introduction. Must have been divine. That inspiration is it's just pure inspiration.
Divine intervention.
Yeah. I don't really know where it came from. I was just feeling a burst of energy, I guess.
feel like she hit it with her nail or something.
She did, her acrylic nails. Yeah. Which, how do girls wipe their ass when they have those? You ever thought about that?
No.
Like, what are they doing with the toilet paper?
Like, you gotta wad it up like this.
Yeah. Weirds me out.
Wadded up nail toilet paper? Yeah, it's not something I would think of.
Yeah, just something. Maybe we could get her on the show and she could tell us. So she's talking about some guy who came into her job, and then she started doing it more. Now she's in the car.
Oh my god! Nope. Nope. Drive.
Exactly. Now she's driving.
Drive. Don't do this when you drive. Put your cell phone down.
How is she doing that when she's driving?
How can you not?
118 million hearts, 78,000 shares, and 33,000 comments. Glasses are not an accessory.
Yes, they are. Physically. Maybe she can't see, and that's why she's tapping.
Maybe.
Maybe she thinks it's braille. Look, it's even that said, despite the lack of roadside safety.
Yeah, because
that's just thought from looking at it.
It's a really bad idea. I do not approve.
No.
I know I'm behind on this. Like, this has been happening. She started.
Yeah, I think TikTok's been around for a minute. I've seen ads for it. I just never clicked on it. Like, it's another thing I don't need.
It's another thing we don't need, yeah. That girl is the definition of basic white girl. So, let's just emphasize here that your article, the TV they made, this is what people are going to be watching on that vertical fucking screen.
Yeah, that. Like, that's not cool content.
For God knows what reason.
I don't even know how people can watch that.
I don't either. That drove me crazy just watching
that was 20 seconds of my life I need back, Joe.
Yeah. I don't even know if people, like, I'm honestly sad for our viewers. They had to watch that secondhand.
Sorry, guys.
So that's where we're at, man. 18 years old.
The fact that she's using an F-bomb.
Yeah.
In order to market herself is pretty crazy.
Right. The fact that TikTok exists. There's so much in this. Especially when you put it together with your article.
Yeah.
And we obviously don't need TikTok if that's what it's producing.
No, we don't need this girl either. What's her name?
Sammy Lewis.
Sorry, Sammy.
Sammy. Stop. Stop while you're ahead.
Just get a boyfriend or something.
Don't you miss the days with blog posts?
Yeah, where you get to say it and it's over and it's done.
You could read that and be like, that was dumb, but you didn't have to like listen to that.
Yeah, now you're really focusing on attention
right.
on that, man. That made my hair on the back of my neck stand up, I think.
I know, I'm sorry to have shared that with you.
Well, I brought up the vertical video and that excited you maybe, and we blended together.
Want to see her first YouTube Q&A?
Is it shot vertically? Oh, there you go. You're in a corner.
She's so quirky. Sammy, you're so silly. Oh, what's going on? Their eyebrows are...
Hi, everybody. My name is Sammy. It is very nice to meet each and every one of you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be my first video. So if you'd like, go ahead and subscribe. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Well, if you have any suggestions or any comments or questions that you want to go ahead and leave me down below, that'd be great. I would just really appreciate your guys' feedback on everything that I do, just so I can make sure... Just so I can make sure that you guys are happy, because all I really want is for you guys to...
She's really doing like a quirky thing and trying too hard with it.
So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below. And let's get on with it. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I guess it is really cheesy for my first YouTube video.
Super cheesy.
Honestly,
yeah.
100% quirky.
First 10 seconds gave me literal terminal cancer.
We live in a viral world, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, wait for 3 more years when she's doing that and
drinking the whole time, Joe.
Right.
Ooh.
She's gonna make a bad... She'll be like guzzling
wine, Texas tea.
Being like, don't you remember me? I used to do the tea thing. I was the tea girl. No tea. No tea for me.
No tea. Alright, let me go to my story.
Yesterday we were hanging out.
We were talking about Pluto
TV.
I keep seeing these big billboards.
There's a lot of billboards around
LA, like Pluto TV. It's free TV.
So what's Pluto? Why is it valuable?
So basically, it's...
it is an app where you can get content from, but it's movies, it's
television shows. It's a lot of old TV, too.
Yeah.
Just in reruns or syndication.
They do run ads during it,
And Viacom is launching Pluto TV channels
for Comedy Central and MTV, man. So, this is a huge... They're adding
14 other free channels.
Wow.
Because Viacom just
purchased it, I believe. They acquired the streaming service for $340
million.
Jeez.
They say that there's 12 million users a month. With the addition of Pluto TV, Viacom's digital video impression will grow to 5 billion impressions monthly by 2020.
Damn.
Which means, according to the company, says it has more than 15 million active users, mostly in the U.S. But the major step forward is the mission of entertaining the planet.
Mm.
And I'm sure they want to pull away from the bigger beasts that are all trying to do that too.
Right.
Viacom owns a ton of content.
Yeah.
They own MTV, BET. So these are the channels. BET, Comedy Central, MTV, Nick Jr. The cool thing about that app is it's like having an on-demand service. They have movies that are on demand.
There is a lack of old, especially 90s movies and 80s.
Oh, for that. I mean, I definitely watched Wayne's World 2 months ago. It was on.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who they're scooping up,
I think that market's
changing when, Disney announced their app. Basically, cable's just getting reinvented. Here's this. While the Viacom executives have said they plan to add
paid subscriptions in the future, the company is taking a bit of a contrarian approach by not just creating its own subscription service to compete with Netflix.
Yeah.
We believe that free ad-supported video is still an enormous opportunity.
I think they're right.
The company says its social video views and watch time have increased by 83% and 119%. It's now receiving a global average of 4 billion views each month, which is awesome.
That's
adding up to more than 6 billion minutes watched.
Yeah.
It's like having cable.
See, and it's for cord cutters. It's the cord cutters.
Yeah, all you need is the internet connection.
Transition almost.
Yeah, I've cut cable a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have internet. The only thing it doesn't have is live TV, and I think
the only thing that's keeping people still interested in cable.
Yeah.
Is having those live events.
Right. My article actually kind of relates to that.
Okay.
Because I was at the theater recently. It was so funny watching all the old people. All of them, every time they check their phone, which, first of all, why are you checking your phone in a dark theater? Their brightness is full fucking blast.
And it blasts.
And it's just like, it's like, they don't know, they don't have any nuance, subtlety about like turning it down and sneaking a peek. They're just flying their bright phone around. It's so weird, man. So
I think the last time I accidentally did it too, answered a text and
it was
I was like, oh shit. Yeah. And I did it right away. I knew how to turn it down. You know?
Right. Kelsey does it too, and I'm like, don't be a boomer. This is my whole thing. Boomers versus millennials and Gen Z.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in this debate of, would you rather stay home and watch content and stream it, or would you rather be at the theater? I know there's a big thing.
I still like going to the movie theater.
Yeah, people still like the experience.
Yeah.
I'm kind of biased to the home thing. I like the theater experience. Look, all experiences are dying for me. Restaurants are like no longer that fun for me anymore. Being out used to be fun, and now it's like I feel like everything's too expensive and not worth it, you know? And they're just getting more expensive now with like theaters where they serve you food and beer. Don't get me wrong, I like the beer, but like that's 2 hours. Like I ate before. I don't need to
before the movie. And that's that was part of the date.
So this is what, now that movie theaters feel like they have to step up their experience, they're going to 4D technology. Obviously, we've seen 3D. We know what that's all about.
Yeah.
At this year's CinemaCon in Las Vegas, companies like Mediamation underscored the importance of creating an experience for the viewer, showcasing their MX 4D technology that makes moviegoers feel like they're actually in the film.
Wow.
The full-motion cinema chairs do everything from squirt water to blow wind in your face to tickle your legs. Whoa.
Whoa, Joe.
Let's stop before they tickle my legs, please. I don't know if I need that. Coupled with a new haptics vest that was debuted to exhibitors this week. You put on a vest, and you can feel things as they happen, like shaking.
It looks like a flak jacket.
I know.
Like a bullet. I don't want to wear a bulletproof vest to the theaters. That's so that people don't shoot you too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like maybe it should just double. You're not only watching the movie and getting all the great 4D effects, now you've got these other sensors. So you're getting the bullets shot into your chest. You're getting the vibration of the motorcycle going through your whole body. You're getting everything right into you.
Well, don't watch what's coming out. Like John Wick's coming out. That'd be hard to watch.
Exactly.
He's like shot the whole time.
But here's my question. It's not a video game.
No, but I think they're playing
towards that market.
They're playing towards that market. You're right, for sure. But movies aren't shot first person.
No.
So if you're watching two guys, how do you know which guy you are?
Right.
If you're watching John Wick, are you John Wick or are you the guy?
No, it's probably just generic.
Anybody
that gets shot, anybody that's running, anybody that's... It's like the whole movie experience.
That's a lot of activity.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that at all.
I don't know either.
Because usually when I go to a movie, I go to just enjoy the movie and check out.
Right. And think about what a horror movie would feel like.
Scary.
Like that tickle your leg thing is scary enough.
Just reading that alone
scares me.
I don't even need to put the movie theater experience gear on.
Right. And if I was watching like The Ring.
Are they tickling your leg?
Yeah, like when the girl crawls out.
Freak out.
Are you feeling hair wisping your face?
Well, that reminds me of that movie Matinee with John Goodman.
Matinee. How old is that?
It's a long time ago.
Okay.
1993.
Okay.
The country is on red alert. What a perfect time to open a new horror movie.
That'd be the best show to take up girl to.
The whole world's gonna blow up anyway, so we should just do whatever we want.
You know, last guy
I recognize some of these actors.
Yeah.
You can teach me a lot.
What about?
About my body.
Think of the bomb we're about to fall. She'd do it with me.
Wait till you see the feelers on this thing.
So they're playing up the B-movie aspect, but then they have buzzers in the seat.
Right.
That's that same 4D concept.
Yeah.
You know? Giant guy walking around.
Yeah.
Explosions.
This is an old school version of the same concept, really.
Yeah.
A car crash I would not like in an immersive experience.
No.
I don't need to feel that.
Picnic for
younger patrons, you could have some seat wetness. John Goodman.
I love this business.
Matinee.
Man, I've seen this twice.
It's like going to the theater, man.
Yeah.
But you can see that, well, you know, it's the same idea.
It's the same
principle.
idea. You know what works to achieve this effect? Getting stoned before a movie.
Right.
You'll be freaked out the whole time.
Right.
That's what we used to do as kids.
It's interesting, man. It's kind of about getting butts in the seats, though. Apparently theaters are scared.
Right.
It sounds like the same story.
But you know what's interesting? Netflix isn't killing movie theaters, study shows. You know, despite my feelings, theaters are still doing well.
Yeah.
I guess they're just trying to, like, maybe they're looking toward the future and being like, we don't want it to start sinking.
Right.
You know? But there was a great talk between Bret Easton Ellis and this movie producer, Dana Brunetti. You know, Bret Easton Ellis is like, I like the theater, and this guy...
I was like, no.
He's like, no, fuck the theaters, I hope they die. And I was like, I kind of agree.
Oh, man.
It's just not a good experience anymore. You go and there's somebody on their cell phone in front of you, or you know, there's somebody talking, or there's people going in and out.
Just because they're expensive, you know, and they need to...
Yeah, there's a lot to upkeep with it, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, entertainment has always been there for us during recessions and depressions and stuff. So... If that's gonna be the industry that everyone keeps consuming, they need to make it a little cheaper.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna make it cheaper by
They're
us up during
not. No, because they're going to have to pay for that tech.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to
so
pay
now
for that technology that's going to go up.
Right.
It's going to go up, man.
While streaming services like Netflix are producing 90 original films a year, including documentaries and animated movies, which far exceeds the roughly 30 movies Universal Studios pumps out annually. So, I guess they're not even keeping up on content.
No.
That's a third of the content. 30 movies versus 90.
Yeah. Plus all the shows, too.
Right, plus all the shows.
I hear somebody talking about Netflix possibly buying the Egyptian, too.
The Egyptian?
Theater, it's on Hollywood.
Really? Like a Netflix theater?
Yeah. Because not only they want to have a theater, but it's like plays into that eligibility for them being
the
Oscar contender too.
Right.
They have a theater.
Helen Mirren yells "fuck Netflix" at CinemaCon 2019.
Okay.
So there is that battle going on right now. I don't like establishment Hollywood. That's why I like seeing this stuff happen.
Yeah.
I want them to get
destroyed. And get destroyed. And
yeah.
It needs to
Yeah, exactly.
Change.
Just like your Samsung TV, 4D technology is highly popular in overseas markets like Asia. I'm not going to pretend I'm not curious, man.
I'm curious, but I don't want every movie to be like that, though.
Right. Nor do I want to pay for it every time.
No.
These little young gamers.
I think the gaming, it's a bigger market for that.
Yeah, you're right. Gaming and movies compete in many ways for the same audience. So instead of having gamers go to one place for their gaming activities and then to the movie theaters to watch movies, now you have a single location that can do both for them. So
I know the gaming world is huge, but arcades all closed.
Right.
Those are done. They're done now, right?
Well, that's kind of like the same debate. Home gaming has killed
that.
Outside gaming, you know?
Right. So now home movie viewership is killing that.
Right. There's the water. Look, they're not even watching the movie. You're just watching confetti. I'd love to test this out, man.
Yeah.
Here I am talking a bunch of shit about it, but I want to go.
I'm kind of... How much are tickets?
Yeah.
I'm interested, but it looks like it sounds too gimmicky.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to know how gimmicky, like how close they are.
Yeah.
Because someday they're going to get there. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Especially for gamers.
Sure. It feels too like Wizard of Oz to me.
Yeah.
Like man behind the curtain, like cue the rain.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, Joe.
Well, that's the motherfucking tea.
That is the motherfucking episode 5, guys. Hope you liked it. You can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, social media, SoundCloud. Maybe you like binging, like everyone else likes binging shows.
Yeah, turn your phone vertical and just play us.
Horizontal. We're a horizontal show. Hey, take care.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching.